What up, Laker Nation? Yeah, with your boy Kareem. How you guys doing? The Lakers is making a huge mistake. The Lakers' plans are for the next three roster spots. They plan on leaving one open, and the other two they plan on a wing defender and a third string point guard. But my thing is this: this is the mistake they making. You load it at the guard position. You have like three guys who can easily fill in as a point guard position. Easy. Three guys easily. Maybe four. I can more so than four. As far as wing defenders, yes, you need that. I'm all on board with that. But how can you not thinking about getting another a guy who could play the 4 and 5? Even if he a small ball 5, but a true 4. See, the mistake they're making is they banking too much on perimeter. And they saying, oh, we don't need this. We got two centers. Yes, you got two traditional centers. But check this out, man. Marc Gasol is 37 years old. Dwight Howard, 35 years old. Marc Gasol and Dwight Howard, especially Dwight Howard, he had injury histories. He got an injury history, right? Anthony Davis has an injury history. Now, that's three guys. You can easily, we know Anthony Davis not playing 82. We know that. Let's just get that out the way. If he plays 68 games, I think we all to 70 games. I think we expecting that, right? So, and not just that, foul trouble, anything, just all bad play. Let's just say Howard is a guy that at the center position, he's struggling at the center position this season. Let's say Gasol is struggling at the center position. And we may need to go another direction, a small ball 5 with AD or anything. You got to protect yourself, and you have to have a balanced roster. You have a whole bunch of guys that's in the 1, 2, and 3 positions. And LeBron, Melo, and Trevor Ariza is really a 3. They 4 more so in this day and age, the style of play, but they still not a 4. And not only that, they all older guys. Now let's speak on older guys. The reality is, we saw what Melo did last year, but we can't expect him to be better. But is it better chance that he have a off season more so than he have a better season than he had last year? Same with Ariza, same with LeBron, same with Dwight Howard. When you got older guys like that, you can't expect them to be better. Either they at that same pace they played the previous year, or maybe a step back. That's just the reality of it. And I feel the Lakers not protecting themselves at that center position. Howard and Gasol, Anthony Davis, them guys break down. What can happen? You looking at as 3, but at the end of the day, Anthony Davis, he's saying he'll play center, but I'm figuring he may play 15 minutes at the center position. But you just don't know. Okay, let's say if he do play center 15 minutes at the center position, and Howard and Gasol just don't play well. Let's just say they come in the game and they not productive. Then what? You got enough guys at that guard position. You don't need another small guard. You don't. A wing defender, yes, but you don't need another small guard. You need to get a big man, a guy who can rebound. Now let's say this: Trevor Ariza is only really a power forward by default. He's really not a power forward. He's never been a big rebounder, and he's still on the slender side. Now, if he match up with one of these power forwards that's more physical and stuff, they could beat him with the rebound every time. Let's say he's in it, and Melo too. Melo not a guy, he may rebound well in his position if he get position, but get a rebound on the other side of the rim, he's not doing that. You got some people rebound the way they can rebound all through by the rim, like guys who get good rebounds outside or get close rebounds, offensive rebound. We won't get no offensive rebounds. That's another thing. With Melo and Bron and Trevor Ariza, if they line up at the 4, we're losing out on offensive rebounds. We're not getting no offensive rebounds. So you do need a traditional power forward, maybe a small ball center, the guys that, you know what I mean, big enough, who tremendous rebounders. 'Cause like I said, they line up with some guys. Let's say even an old guy like Taj Gibson, they're not rebounding over no Taj Gibson, and the guy like Tristan Thompson to eat them for lunch on the offensive glass. Offensive glass, we getting killed. He gonna get offensive all day. So we have to look at all phases of the game. Getting a backup point guard, third street point guard, especially if you're only using 2 of them spots, it don't make sense. Now, if you're going to use 3 of them spots, and let's say you use it and give one of the spots a non-guaranteed contract, that's why I think it'd be the smart thing, where maybe the contract become fully guaranteed maybe the end of January, where if you don't like where you're going, you can always waive a guy, leave a roster spot open for the buyout market. Yeah, that makes sense if you don't give all guaranteed contracts. But I don't see the point of a backup point guard right now. Because like I said, you have Russ, Bron could play the point, THT, Kendrick Nunn. That's 4 people right there. Like, and then these guys younger, where they chances of being there, and they could put on player workload. You could, if worst case scenario, if you have to play them 35 minutes a night, let's say if we suffering from injuries, you have to play Nunn and THT 35 minutes a night. That's not a problem. But you don't want to get hurt. Let's say if Anthony Davis get hurt. You don't want to sit there and be playing Gasol and Howard 35 minutes a night. You don't want that. Or even if they, let's say one get hurt, then one in foul trouble. You don't want that. If Anthony Davis out for 2 weeks, you got to protect yourself. They could be making a huge mistake if they don't get a 4 or 5, a traditional 4 or 5, someone who's around like 6'10", not no Paul Millsap, not no Paul Millsap. I do not like Paul Millsap. Short, and he's on decline. He's on the decline. We don't need nobody who on the decline, because when you deal with a lot of guys that's on the decline, you running risk. Now all them guys start that drop, but we don't know. When the season starts, we don't know how they're gonna play. That's when you deal with veterans. How many times, like the year, let's say like Garnett was solid one year, and when he went to Brooklyn, he was horrible. When he went to Brooklyn. You know what I mean? We've seen this a lot of times. Jason Kidd, a lot of guys, they may have one good year, and you look at their age and just dip. And then it will be injuries sometimes. You don't know that. Like, I think if you look at Melo game, we need him to stay the jump shot stuff. Yeah, it looks good, but at the end of it, we don't know. Trevor Ariza made this come to make a hell of a dip. Same with guys like Andre Iguodala. When you deal with them veteran guys, and Marcus Gasol game slipped the last 5 years. The last 5 years, he's been getting worse and worse. He was bad last year. Now, what did you think he'll do this year? That could be the worst mistake the Lakers be making, man. Like and hit the subscribe button, man. I need 100 likes, man. I'm losing motivation, man. It's starting to come where it don't make no sense to me. Keep posting videos and you guys not liking what I'm putting out, man. Y'all got to continue supporting me, man. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Peace.